go live already. This is my prediction show, okay? Is it gonna work? Alright, this is my prediction show. Selena and Justin, they gonna get back together. It don't matter that she married. She don't want to, she ain't happy in that marriage. He ain't happy in his marriage. They gonna get back together, y'all. They still love each other.
After Jelena's breakup, Justin wrote a song using the same sweet nickname Selena once used in her own song for her lover. Let's look at the lyrics. And then you tell me, are we looking at a simple coincidence and partners using the exact same nickname? Is that detail just romantic cuteness? Or could it be another hidden clue that somehow Justin and Selena are still in sync? In his track, Oh Man, Justin begins right in the first verse saying hi, sweetie pie baby, you know I like it. And Selena, in Sunset Boulevard, had already sung in the very first line of her song, You're my cherry pie.
I don't care who knows.
I don't care who knows it. In other words, both use the same affectionate expression, the famous pie, in the very first verse of their songs to refer to someone special in their lives, in songs from their most recent albums. And there's more, guys. Justin released a track called All the Way, and the lyrics seem to carry a very clear message. He promises to treat his beloved the right way, the way he should, and the way she truly deserves. And I can make you laugh like I'm supposed to. And girl, I'll hold you close like I'm supposed to. I'll make you move like you're supposed to. We can take it all the way, show you that you matter, like I'm posed to. All of these emotions that we go through, I'd never let you go. If I could, I would erase every word that can make you cry. I'll hold you close. And after this album went public, Selena made a post that fans definitely didn't overlook. In theory, many believe that post was a direct response to Justin Bieber's song. Let's analyze this together. On the album, in the track All the Way, Justin sings, and I can make you laugh the way I should. Shortly after, Selena shared a smiling picture with her fiancé Benny Blanco, captioned, no one makes me laugh like you. Coincidence? And there's more. Before I show you my favorite coincidence in this video, let's talk about how it's not just Selena who rubbed it in Justin's face, that he doesn't know how to treat a woman. His own wife did the same. A few days ago, Hailey posted a song called Tears by Sabrina Carpenter, which also raised suspicions of being aimed at her husband, Justin Bieber. Let's check the lyrics, and then you tell me, was Hailey trying to subtly school her husband on how to act in a relationship, or is it just another coincidence? In the song, there are provocative lines like, I get wet at the thought of you, being a responsible guy, a little respect for women can get you very, very far. Remembering how to use your phone gets me oh so hot. Considering I have feelings, I'm like, why are my clothes still on? Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god. A little initiative can go a very long way. A little communication, yes, that's my ideal foreplay, especially months after Justin had publicly admitted that he once told his wife she would never be on the cover of Vogue, a comment many fans considered toxic. It makes a lot of sense that Hailey would relate to this song, doesn't it? Now, moving on to the most curious coincidence in this video, posts involving Selena, Justin, and a cherry that caught fans' attention. Justin Bieber posted a cherry emoji on a photo of himself wearing a red hoodie and red beanie. That's right, he captioned it, Cherry, the same symbol Selena mentions in her song. Now pay attention. That very same day, Selena was trending all over social media for her all-red outfit.
She looks so good in red, does she not? I swear, she looks so beautiful.
Dress and heels, absolutely slaying at an event in New York. But the biggest coincidence of all comes now. Along with a photo in a red hoodie and the cherry emoji, Justin also attached his song I Do, which has a verse that reveals something shocking. Pull you close like this. 2 hands on your hips, red shade on your lips, got it all on my skin. And why did that raise eyebrows among some fans? Because to this day, Justin still has a tattoo of Selena, inspired by a photo of her wearing red lipstick. Red lipstick is far more associated with Selena, who has worn it many times, than with Hailey, right? The theory is that this verse indicates the song was actually about Selena, since the lyric could be a direct reference to that tattoo on his.
Yeah, we get it. I wonder who she talking about here. Why he relationship with Black Boy? That's 3 weeks ago. That's the most recent one. I wonder why. Hold on. I want to see this one, how he treating Hailey. I'm not feeling Selena with this Benny man. Nah. We're not stupid. Did Justin Bieber just go broke? Yep, she hates him.
It's really hard.
She said this year ago, but most people assume the album was about someone else. This time, the lyrics left no room for doubt. It's really hard being the muse of the whole album. The lyrics finally said what she couldn't.
The muse of the whole album. That's my baby.
That's my baby. She's iconic. I follow the bro Justin Bieber on the track.
She's iconic.
He ain't talking about her. Okay. Hold on. Where's the one on how he's treating that the baby? Be roasted for Selena Gomez. What a reaction. Y'all being mean. Where's the fucking videos? An unhinged does Justin Bieber dip dive. Nikki Caron, this one. Somebody did one on Cardi. Guys. Hold on, y'all. Where's the one with? Did I miss it with Justin and fucking Haley? It's an unhinged. Did I not click it when I saw it? Oh man, why y'all always got Lino? Hey, day to that speed demon. Okay. Ah! I love this song. I'm trying not to get distracted. This is my song. This is my album. This is Billie singing to her brother. Yeah, I'm not feeling her and Billy Blanco. Justin about to go into full Pisces mode and sing his heart out to Selena. Let me see. Unhinged Haley moments. Top 10 most. See, that's what I was looking for. When this happened? 5 months ago.
Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool.
Most of the time, Justin and Haley Bieber are almost like enemies, even though they've been married for a long time, and we've collected every unhinged moment of them that looks too ridiculous to be true. There's a lot of evidence that shows how Hailey Baldwin allegedly stalked Justin Bieber.
We gotta go back. Y'all didn't catch that wedding kid.
Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool.
Most of the time, Justin and Hailey Bieber are almost like enemies, even though they've been married for a long time.
Look how he kissed her.
Collected.
He didn't want to kiss her. He didn't want to kiss her.
Justin and Hailey Bieber are almost like enemies.
That's a cool fit.
Even though they've
been
married for a
Look at his face.
long time.
He barely wanted to kiss her.
And we've collected every unhinged moment of them that looks too ridiculous to be true. There's a lot of evidence that shows how Hailey Baldwin allegedly stalked Justin Bieber into marrying her, and even though it finally worked out for her, it was super unhinged when she realized that she might be making a mistake.
I remember calling my parents when we decided to get married, and I said, this is the time. I need you to stop me from doing something crazy.
If she had gotten to think more about it, she would have totally escaped being constantly embarrassed by Justin Bieber as he did when Hailey was trying to explain something to him.
She has no idea what she's talking about. Ever. She's clueless. I just listen to her because she's my wife.
And of course, it doesn't get any better for Hailey in her marriage to Justin, as they keep having a lot of unhinged moments. Despite Justin being who she has always wanted to be within her life, it sucks to be treated this way.
You're just honest, babe. I can't, don't touch me right now. Like, not right now, but I'm just...
I thought you were being serious.
No, just in general.
Many times when Justin would embarrass Hailey in public, which we will all dive into in this video, people have excused the actions to be because they were caught
Bieber got some dope. I love his style.
at a bad time. Still, there are videos they make by themselves in their own home and cars, which puts all these excuses to shame, and here's one of them.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
From sarcasm to serious business, Justin Bieber never fails to set Hailey up in the most unhinged way.
Let me tell you something about a Pisces man. When they love you, they are on their best behavior in public. Do you hear me? Yes, I'm bringing this to the zodiac signs. When a Pisces man is in love with you, and I'm saying this because he's a Pisces. That's why I'm talking about this. They are on their best behavior in public. And they're highly defensive. They're highly, like, he would be playing. He would be laughing on that camera. He would be smiling. He would be joking. He'll be like, he would really engage in a conversation with her. Even if she went and he rolled his eyes like, oh, here we go. But he will be interactive with her. He wouldn't treat her like that.
Sad to see just how
Most women, when they are married, there are certain zodiac signs when by gender, I notice what happens. Most women, the top zodiac sign men that women have husbands are Pisces. They are the happiest in their relationship with a man that has any type of Piscean aspect. I always notice he's like somehow the perfect fucking husband. The perfect wife is always Virgo. Yes, Virgo is always the top woman that I've always found from my studies. That anybody out there, y'all can tell me what y'all perception is, but the perfect wife is always a Virgo. Now, in same-sex relationships, it's so funny because the same-sex relationships, it falls the same thing. Even if a woman is with a Virgo in love, perfect wife, it's always Virgo, right? But Pisces is always the top husbands. And I have to even say Virgo too for husbands too. Like if we were to go into the elements, yeah, Virgo too. But happen with Virgo. The thing about Virgo, what happens is the people who have Virgo husbands, they get bored with the Virgo husband. The Pisces husband is not boring. That's why I put him as number one. But the Virgo husband, the women gets bored with him. Or the husband gets bored with him. See?
how many of these Haley would continue to take, knowing how she thrived all her life to get this position she's in today, which isn't one to be envied as you see another crazy moment between this couple.
I think it sucks that the tour was
She was asking me. Huh?
Funnily enough, that shared laughter didn't help diffuse the awkward moment as it got more uncomfortable.
Anyways.
They're asking me because it's my Lyme disease.
It's not your Lyme disease. He has
It's
Lyme
not
disease.
your Lyme disease. Are you worried about my Lyme disease?
Of course, Justin, she's worried about your Lyme disease because she's your wife, which Haley had to explain,
No, she's not worried about it. She wants you to die.
probably because Justin doesn't get it most of the time.
I was helped, in every freaking day, been doctoring with you for months. So
Yeah, but
Despite the reasons Haley laid out, Justin wouldn't agree because even though they are married, he doesn't seem to see Haley as his, as that moment ended up turning into an argument.
sometimes
they
you
asked if I was scared about the Lyme disease.
I think that's how one of my fur babies died. I think one of them had Lyme disease.
I'm the one that has it.
right, but I didn't say that. I just was saying that you were taking all the
Listen
necessary.
to me, women. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
It's evident and sad that Justin's been through a lot, but the person who gets to be on the receiving end of his rude attitude shouldn't have been his wife because on many occasions, he appears nicer to other people like he did here.
She don't know what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's going on, okay? What's going on is Hailey Bieber wants Justin Bieber dead. Hailey Bieber wants Justin Bieber dead. She does not want anybody around him who can love him and who can make him happy. Because out of y'all theory of the chosen one, Justin Bieber is the chosen one. I've been feeling this for some time now, and this is the confirmation right here. It's all I need because we about to look up Lyme disease.
We're so blessed and honored to have you on our live. And
He's a sweetheart. Justin's a sweetheart. He knows something is not right with Hailey. He's paid. When he was sick, remember it's about clearing the karma. When he was on that show and that lady was laughing, he said, "Oh, now that I think about it, it was an arranged marriage and they introduced themselves to me and her dad and everybody." He hates the day he met her, y'all. He hates that happened. He was groomed. And you think as a Pisces, he didn't think about all this stuff? You think he's not tapping in, realizing now Selena getting married to somebody she don't want to. He writing love songs to her. He really about to start writing more goddamn love songs to her. He breaking down. He in love with Selena, and they're gonna be back together.
thank you for doing this. You look gorgeous, obviously.
And how about being blessed and honored to have Haley in your life, Justin? However, when Haley tried to review how marriage has been for her so far, it didn't go well, as it led to another wild moment between the couple.
And one thing I don't like about being married is
One thing I don't like being married is that you're a little bit messy
you
sometimes.
are a little bit messy sometimes. And
Oh my god. That's not true.
a little bit.
Haley can't even successfully make a complaint because she's the lucky one who got what she wanted.
Look at this room and let's really look at whose stuff is in this room. It's all your stuff. You're makeup, your Adidas stuff, your
That's
Sharpies.
yours. That's your Adidas stuff.
When Haley isn't complaining, which she rarely does as people on the internet tend to do that on her behalf, she's trying to show some affection to Justin, but it doesn't always work out.
This person talking don't
Haley
get
might
it.
have Justin, but with some restrictions, which is not what Haley signed up for.
So
But come
we
to think of
gonna
it, the
sit
signs were
here-
there from the beginning
Damn, that cake look good. You know, I got some mousse cake in
when he
my.
left the whole wedding preparation to Haley.
He is not very involved, to be honest. I think he trusts my vision.
The vision didn't work because she should have
She is evil. You think they don't know what they doing? You think she don't know what she doing when she getting on that camera and she crying and saying, you know, oh my gosh, you know, me and Justin don't have the best marriage, and you know, sometimes we just pray for him, and you know, he has Lyme disease, because that's her manipulation, because she wants him to break down, she wants him to die. She wants that motherfucker to die. She hates him. This is Get Out. This is Get Out, the white version. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying about this, y'all. Y'all sat here, body snatchers, Selena. No, baby, that's the body she want. She want Justin Bieber dead. Somebody sent for Justin Bieber. Somebody sent after Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber has been on the stage. He has been who he has been since 5 years. What? How old was Justin Bieber? 15, 13 years old? He was a kid with his little cut in front of his eyes and shit. I remember Justin Bieber from YouTube. I listened to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is legendary, the same way Nicki Minaj is legendary. Isn't that who? No, she didn't mention Justin Bieber. She mentioned Drake, Gianna, and Taylor Swift, right? See how Cardi B mentioned that shit? Nah, this was all staged for her to destroy and take his life and ruin his life. And the thing about these fucked up bitches, these evil motherfucker take being abused. Oh, an evil motherfucker will take being abused while you sit back and die. Because let me tell you what that fucking fake friend would tell her husband. I got $1 million over your head. I don't give a fuck. I got $1 million over your head. That's what she would say. That evil bitch would say, I got $1 million over your head to her husband every time. And she would make jokes to him, clown him about having diabetes. Yeah, they're evil.
Known at the time that she would be carrying the weight of their marriage on her back with little to no help from Justin.
She was involved in pretty much all of the decision making.
See, listen to him.
As far as like the wedding was concerned, I just basically showed up.
I told you he didn't want to marry that bitch. I told you he didn't want to kiss her. Didn't I tell y'all that shit? This bitch, this young lady, excuse me, that's doing this right here, she not aware. She not aware. Look at Justin's face. He don't want to be there. Trust me, if he was married to Selena, he would have been smiling ear to ear. He would have been so ready to kiss her. He would have been crying. If he was married to Selena, he would have been crying.
Crazily enough, the wedding is over and the marriage is now concerned. But even after so many years, Justin is still not very used to being married to Haley, which isn't surprising.
See how his hand was in front of her? He really didn't want to kiss her. He wanted to push her away. Look at his hand. He wouldn't have kissed Selena like that. He would have hugged her. He wouldn't have held her face like that.
But even after so many years, Justin is still not very used to being married to Haley, which isn't surprising considering how it all started.
It's a journey, and I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems.
And since the marriage failed,
I want y'all to hear that again.
how it all started.
It's a journey, and I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems.
Selena did too. Selena did too. And that's why Selena marriage is not going to last. Watch what I tell y'all. They're going to be messing around with each other again. They're going to be together. They're going to be
And
together.
since the marriage failed on that end of making him
They together. See, that's what's funny. Spiritually, Selena and Justin Bieber are together. Selena Bieber. That's who she is already. She's Selena Bieber. She's going to be Selena Gomez because that sounds better. But Selena Bieber, okay? He'll take her name. He loves her so much. He'll be Justin Gomez. That's how much he loves her. Let me tell you something. Spiritually, Selena and Justin are together. Mark my words.
happy, Haley continues to bear the brunt of it all, which doesn't
That's a dope tattoo on
get
his
any
neck.
better. The sad thing isn't the marriage that didn't solve all of Justin's problems. It's the fact that he sometimes forgets that he has a wife. Seeing this unbelievable moment where he slammed the car's door on Haley.
What up, Jay?
And you want to know why this is sad? It's because Justin would happily open the door for a friend, but not Haley, except to slam it on her instead.
Because he know what Haley did to him. He hates her. He's giving her the energy. Remember what I told you she really feels for him. He's giving her the energy back. If you ever seen the Truman Show, right? The Truman Show. If you ever seen the Truman Show, right? In that scene of the Truman Show, what had happened was what happened was in the Truman Show, there's a scene in the kitchen. He's starting to wake up, right? And Truman says to his wife, he looks at his old wedding pictures and he sees that her fingers is crossed behind her back. Anybody can go watch that show. Her fingers is crossed behind her back, right? And so he says to her, "You hate me." He said, "You hate me. Every time you have sex with me, you hate me. You don't love me." And she panicked and she started screaming in the cameras. She was like, "Help me. Somebody help me." And she grabbed the knife and she panicked. And he was looking around like, "Who you talking to? Who you talking to?" Right? And all this shit. And so while that was going on, the best friend comes straight to the door with a beer. Like, "You want a beer?" And you can feel the energy from the best friend, how much the best friend hated him. He was waking up. The best friend hated him. Because that man that was his best friend, that actor really did hate him. And he was like looking at him strange. Like, why every time, you always popping up? He started pattern recognition and everything. So I'm saying all this to say, he started recognizing patterns and things, right? I'm saying all this to say something. Justin knows she does not fucking love him. Justin knows that she does not fucking love him. And so he's giving her back the very hate that she really feels for him. That's what's going on. It's that Truman Show scene came to me. He said, "I thought marriage was gonna
Haley is always so proud of Justin, which is one of the reasons she wanted to be with him so desperately. But even when she's trying to celebrate his little victories now
he still has the tattoo of Selena on him. That tells you
that
something.
they are married, it never fails to backfire. Knowing that Justin isn't always a happy participant in their marriage, Haley took action and released a cute video that should have been about her husband recording her. But she was caught as fans quickly discovered she was filming herself and pretending it was Justin after zooming into her eyes.
So now I need y'all to start, everybody who's my listeners over here, okay? I need y'all to hear me very, very closely. The body snatching motherfuckers, these destiny swapping motherfuckers have a very darker agenda. Do you hear me? They have a darker, I believe, it makes me think about the black divestors. I believe a lot of those black divestors infiltrated a lot of black spaces. I believe they did. They infiltrated a lot of black spaces, a lot of black shows. They infiltrated they did that before they got on that stage and they started doing that divested shit and everything that they've been doing. Okay? Because that's how it goes before people put themselves out there. It's a way that this world is very staged, right? This situation is deeper because these people, I don't even want to say that out loud. I have books on different type of spirits. I'm putting in that term and what these different spirits do and their intentions. And I always tend to open up that book sometime to be like, what kind of spirit is this? Right? I like to know, what kind of spirit is this that we're dealing with? What is the destiny swapper spirit? I bet you when I look in this book with these different kind of spirits, this book will tell me who these spirits are. Because it tells you every spirit that is a low vibrational spirit They feed off of negative shit. They feed off your pain. They feed off your sorrow. They feed off your trauma. They feed off of your sickness. That's why you get sick around them, because they feed off of that. In The Sims, right? If you have a character that's an evil character and someone recognizes them, they'll be like, they're around an evil character and they'll be afraid and they'll want to leave instantly. They'll want to they'll be like, this character's evil. The presence of evil is here. I feel it. I gotta go, right? Sometimes that happens with my Sims, because sometimes I don't know everything. Sometimes I have NPCs and stuff. I don't know what they are. And I noticed that with evil characters, things happen to my Sims. Now, depending on how you program your Sims can get sick. Your Sims can get cancer, okay? Your Sims can get all kind of diseases depending on how you program it. Your Sims can fuck around and die. I'm going to tell you one story that happened on my Sims game. So I had my Sims in this one lot. Anybody who's the Sims in Del Sol Valley, it's that lot to the far left that you can purchase, and it's a pretty lot. It's right next to the Bailey Moon house, and basically there's a pool upstairs. It's this big old dope celebrity house, right? So there's a pool outside and there's a grill. And so I have my Sims move in. That's how I have my Sims ball. I have them move in and do their thing, whatever. And so this lady was already there. Never seen this lady before. Don't know this lady. So we moved the Sims in. It's like through 3 little baddie Sims that I created and shit like that, right? So we move into this crib, and the next thing you know, the grill suddenly catches on fire. Another Sims is fucking drowning. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I see a Sims. This bitch is cracking the fuck up. Do you hear me? I mean, this bitch is laughing to the core of her stomach. The thing is, I can't control the Grim Reaper on the Sims. Can I bring you back to life after you die? Absolutely, I can resurrect you. I can bring you back. I'm going to have to rebuild you again, but I can bring you back, right? But once that Grim Reaper show up, I can't do shit. I said, this bitch is laughing. I said, what the fuck going on with this bitch? Because I wasn't necessarily playing this. I don't know. Sometimes you don't have, I forgot how I was having it. I went into that bitch characteristic. This bitch was evil. She was narcissistic. She had all the worst characteristics you can have. I said, oh, hell no, bitch. You got to go. So y'all get the point of what I'm trying to tell you. This is on The Sims. These motherfuckers get a kick out of your pain, out of your sorrow. And see, when you're a chosen one, you can probably feel evil yourself, because sometimes you be ready to attack, but it's not that you evil. You feeling the spirit of evilness around these motherfuckers that you trying to give that shit right back to them because they giving it to you, but it's not you, it's them. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. This bitch is evil. She's doing all this to be a victim, right? Because he's Justin Bieber. She's Selena Gomez, right? Let me make sure the world never, that beautiful man on the Today Show who had all that stuff going on for his life, let me make sure I make that image be tarnished. Cardi B, let me attack your brother case of molesting a child, which he is in jail for life for. He didn't get away with it. He didn't get away. Your brother went to jail, okay? And let me attack your husband who's a pedo, right? Let me attack this. Let me attack your drug use. Let me try to destroy you as Nicki Minaj as much as I can. Let me try to humiliate you as much as I can. The fake friend. Oh, I know that you're damaged. You did all that because I said I'm thinking about going back to New York City. You said I'm damaged because they're evil and they're hateful and they're angry and they hate you and they hate everything that you are and they hate themselves. We don't feel sorry for these motherfuckers. And this is why they need to be exposed. See, that girl, this young lady who's doing this video, feeling sorry and thinking Justin is all horrible, she don't get it. She's naive. You know what I'm saying? She probably wanted a fucking body snatcher her damn self. I don't know who the girl is. I don't want to judge her. I don't know her. But my point is this. Who in their right mind will put up a camera to make it seem like the person you married to, your husband, right? You're gonna make it seem like he recording you while you feeling sad and shit. When you know social media or top tier investigators is gonna zoom in on your eyes to see if that nigga is holding that camera and looking back at you. And don't let him not look like Justin behind the camera. You know how the internet roll.
Now, Haley knows better than to trick the fans, who are always watching with keen eyes, who figure things out even when Justin was asked the simple question about their relationship. Always watching with keen eyes, who figure things out even when Justin was asked the simple question about their relationship, but had to think hard about it as he answered. Immediately realized he wasn't telling the truth, because that's what Haley must have told him, since all alleged evidence reveals that Haley wanted to go wherever Justin was performing, but he continued his story anyway. That question, excited Haley and Justin fans would have hoped to hear a romantic fairy tale of how Justin fell in love with Haley. However, it was a different outcome when he revealed they got together because they are both Christians with shared values that their parents supported. And while that still sounds good, it fell pretty off from how many popular celebrities talk about their significant others. Interestingly, they might share similar values, but not the same direction, because when Justin took a different route from Haley's path, it went down in history as a very insane moment.
With my hoodie that same way. That's when it's cold outside hoodie.
Haley initially appeared to be waiting for him as soon as they walked out, and even though they could have different places to go, the way they parted is just another
You don't look good in red.
action that has continued to put
Look at Justin. He's so dope. I got that same
them in
style.
a bad spotlight. However, sometimes Justin is in a good mood, which is so perfect that we get to see amazing moments like this.
When and where was your first kiss with each other?
Man,
Do you remember?
do you remember?
Yeah.
So you tell him.
I just wanted to know if you remember.
I bet you if that was Selena, he would remember
Justin
that
definitely couldn't
kiss.
remember, but it was good how he played it off. Haley was happy to discuss how it all went, including all the events leading to the kiss.
The first time we kissed was we were in New York and we had gone to dinner together.
Let me tell you something about that fake friend. That motherfucker that she was with did not want to be with her. He was ready to divorce her. He was tired of her mouth. He was tired of looking at her. She even said that she said, I even think he think I'm ugly. I'm trying to tell you, their life is suffering.
And we were just hanging.
Then, she finally got to the moment, which was still very fun and a good memory that fans would love to hear more about.
We went back to watching the movie
Mm-hmm.
and we kissed.
Fire. Was like,
Was that good? Were you gonna kiss? Yeah.
Were you a kiss?
yeah, it was like a kiss.
Was that kiss? Yeah, nice.
Yes.
But it turns out to be an unhinged moment after Haley recalls her age at the time,
I was 17, I think.
which puts the calculation to a time when Justin was still in a relationship with Selena Gomez. Haley gets blamed for everything by everyone, and even Justin doesn't spare her in their own home.
I don't bacon breakfast every day. No, I'm kind of lazy.
This is so dry, babe. Dog, you're trying to
I didn't make the
You trying to kill me? What the fuck I just said, bro?
In their own home.
I don't bacon breakfast every day. No, I'm kind of lazy.
This is so dry, babe. Dog, you're trying to
You're trying to kill me. I can't make it up, bro. You can't fuck with me, man. You can't fuck with me when I'm researching, bro. You can't fuck with me when I'm
I didn't
doing
make
it.
the bread. I did not create it.
She thought that was funny.
Eat it without the bread.
Justin almost choked on dry bread, and Haley still takes responsibility for that, even
She didn't try to pat his back. She didn't even care that he was choking.
though she tried to make it a better experience for him. It still didn't go as it should.
I made you dip the eggs with bacon. That's what this is for.
You're trying to kill me.
At least Selena can cook.
Yeah. I want house all to myself.
Even after making her husband
You're trying to kill me.
So you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. She clearing her karma. He said, "Are you trying to fucking kill me?" And she said, "Yeah." See? I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up if I try, bro. I can't make this shit up if I try. I cannot make this, yo. I just told you people will clear their fucking karma with you. If I'm in a relationship with you and you're like, baby, you trying to kill me? Be like, no, baby, hell no, I don't want you to die. No, baby, no, don't say that. Don't say that, baby. Don't say I'm trying to kill you. Don't say that. Is that not what you would say if you love somebody? You're going to laugh and say, yeah, I'm trying to kill you because she's trying to kill you. She hates you, Justin. She hates you celebrity motherfuckers. She hates y'all. Like most religious people in these churches do. Hate celebrity people. But yet when one of them get taken down, he gets glorified, immortified, like he's won.
Eggs with bacon, that's what that's for.
You're trying to kill me. Are you trying to kill me?
Yeah.
I want the house all to myself. Yeah.
The house all to myself.
Even after making her husband a meal she thought he would appreciate, it became an embarrassing moment they had to cover up with sarcasm. But you know what's the most unhinged moment they've
So you mean to tell me this bitch got a cooking show and she can't cook? You mean to tell me this bitch got a cold cooking show, 5 episodes, and this bitch can't cook? See, I said that, didn't I? Said because that bitch can't cook.
ever had. It was when Justin exposed the fact that he was still hurting when he started seeing Haley, even after telling her he might not be able to give her his all.
I'd let her know prior to the tour when we were hanging a lot. I said, listen, I'm still really hurt and still trying to figure out my way, and I'm not ready to make a commitment to you.
He continued to go over everything he wasn't capable of at the time, and the signs weren't only there. He was audible enough to let Haley know all of these red flags.
I'm not in a place to, be...
This is the problem with people who... There's a lot of women who are wringing motherfuckers' hands behind their back to marry them. Okay, I need y'all to understand that. There's a lot of motherfucking males that have been bullied to be married, that have been tricked to be married. There's a lot of people who this is their life stories. Okay, anybody I have ever met that wanted to be married, they're very happy to be married. Like that actually wanted to be married, they're willing to be, they'll stay married. Okay. Now the thing is, I believe him that he said this to her, because what happens with body snatching people or these motherfucking people, these vultures, they want you when you are at your weakest, or they break you down when you are at your weakest. See, when I had this situation with the sister circle, the bitch thought with her soft voice and all these things, she thought that she was winning. She thought that she was getting something, right? And she was like, she don't respect you. And I said, she don't respect you either. She ain't fuck you in a year. And she had to close her mouth because she needed to get what she wanted out of me. So she had to close her mouth real quick. Because otherwise that rage would have came out. She was always very jealous of me. She was always the most jealous of me. She always was the one who hated me the most. And when I told you I cut them all off, everybody went away. See what I'm saying? When I say everybody went away, everybody went away. And the last time I talked to her, I said, yeah, you and whatever the fuck her name was, y'all should just get back together. Y'all be back together. Oh no, I would never. I said, nah, y'all work it out. Y'all be back together. Because all that shit I was doing to just say, y'all, fuck y'all. See, that's the thing about us, right? We have a way with our words that's beyond what they think they can have with their seething, hateful words. And we always, it's not about winning or losing. We always are okay when it's over. We always benefit when it's over because we get rid of them. And so we benefit. But best believe they're still lurking around. Those bitches can't lurk around me because I'm just not around no more. You know what I'm saying? But they're still lurking around. At least they're not on that page anymore. Because they had another mission. And so they were gathering everybody up to get rid of this one person that they wanted to get rid of. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that was about.
Faithful and all this sort of stuff that I wanted to be, but
I wasn't their aim. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't their aim. They knew for a fact, if I saw any of them, they knew for a fact that I wouldn't have fucked with, I would have never fucked with any of them. They knew that.
We know all of these red flags.
I'm not in a place to, be faithful and all this sort of stuff that I wanted to be, but I just wasn't there yet. I think I was just hurt from a previous relationship.
Haley didn't care because she was the closest to the life she wanted. Being with Justin, despite knowing he was going through a mess from...
Why? Look at her. Look at her. Why is that public? Aren't y'all husband and wife? Shouldn't this be something that y'all do in a private? He's a music artist. He's Justin fucking Bieber. Isn't he not supposed to be somewhere in public, taking a picture, posing, making a silly face, maybe posing with a fan? What you mean Justin Bieber's not taking pictures anymore? Why not? Isolating this man. He's the most, Justin Bieber is like one of him is like, there's some celebrities that are cool as fuck. Like, if you're walking down the street and you see them, you can give them a high five and they'll give you a straight high five and ask you if you want to take a picture with them. There are celebrities that's cool as fuck like that. Justin Bieber is that celebrity. Who the fuck is this?
From his past relationship.
I was really upset. In my previous relationship, I went off and just went crazy and went wild, just was, being reckless. This time I took the time to like really build myself.
Justin worked on himself at that point, but there were still a lot of open-ended situations from his past that Haley thought she could fix.
She would reach out to people that were like, that we knew, right? You'd hear like, oh, he's doing so well. And she would be so pissed off because she's like, he's not doing well without me.
Things took.
Oh, he's telling. Y'all gotta listen.
Oh, he's doing so well. And she would be so pissed off because she's like,
see how she got mad that he's not doing well without me. Why the fuck would she say that?
That we knew, right? You'd hear like, oh, he's doing so well. And she would be so pissed off because she's like, he's not doing well without me.
Things took a positive turn at one point, but on the wedding day, it was almost like Justin was getting sentenced because he was extremely shaky, all because he was getting married to Haley.
I was shaking. I was like,
It's almost as if his marriage to Haley surprised him when he had to ask Kendall if she saw their union coming.
Did you see this coming?
See what coming? You too? Honestly, no, I was super like, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I think I hoped.
However, what Kendall saw coming might not matter much as Haley fell deeply in love and had a little.
Hold on, let's get back to what he said here. That
Justin
shit-
worked on himself at.
Nah.
Yeah. I want the house all myself.
Even after making her husband a meal she thought he started seeing Haley capable of at the time and the life she wanted. Being with Justin.
I was really upset. In my previous relationship, I went off and just went crazy and went wild, just was, being reckless.
Where is he at talking about
this? Time I took the time to like really build myself.
Justin worked on himself at that point, but there were still a lot of open-ended situations from his past that Haley thought she could fix.
She would reach out to people that were like, that we knew, right?
Notice Haley is always reaching out to people. Haley is always gathering people up. Notice that.
You'd hear like, oh, he's doing so well. And she would be so pissed off because she's like, he's not doing well
without me. She would get pissed off. Why would she get, because you know why he's not doing well without me? He's not going to do well with her. She don't want him to do well. Man, I can't make this shit up.
Without me.
Things took a positive turn at one point, but on the wedding day, it was almost like Justin was getting sentenced because he was extremely shaky, all because he was getting married to Haley.
I was shaking. I was like,
It's almost as if his marriage to Haley surprised him when he had to ask Kendall if she saw their union coming.
Did you see this coming?
See what coming? You too? Honestly, no, I was super like, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I think I hoped.
However, what Kendall saw coming might not matter much as Haley fell deeply in love and had a literal falling moment while chasing after Justin, who seems impossible to catch up with.
Go Haley, you'll fall! Oh my god!
It's one thing for a celebrity to be unhinged towards others, but it's an entirely different story regarding a romantic partner. And there's a big reason why Justin's indifference to Haley hits terribly. They are famous people who are expected to always know how to keep it together, and Justin has been in this game for a long time. Millions of people dissect every one of Justin's moves, from Instagram posts to paparazzi shots.
Why is she always in the studio with him? Why is she like, isn't he at work? Like, why is she always at the studio with him? That's the part that's killing me.
And offhand comments that gets turned into conspiracies. Haley's no stranger to the spotlight too, as she grew up in a home with famous parents where cameras were like family members. However, we've seen polished celebrity couples with their curated smiles and PR-approved statements and actions where they work together as a team. But it's different for Justin and Haley, who have done everything off the book, creating unhinged memories that people will never forget about their marriage despite having.
That's so fucked up, bro. Okay, let me see what Lyme disease is, because that's what he has. Ugh, what the fuck is that? Okay, let me just do the 3-minute video, because the bug thing can't do it. Let me just hear him talk. We can't do the bug. right, John Hopkins medicine gonna tell us what
Lyme disease affects the patient in many different ways. It depends on which stage of the disease we're looking at.
y'all see. Like,
In the first stage, the early stage, it occurs about 7 to 10 days after a tick bite. Lyme disease affects the
after a tick bite.
skin where the tick bit the person. The skin.
Isn't that interesting? It says the Lyme disease is when a tick bit you. That's like a leech.
Is infected with the bacteria and it causes a round or oval red skin lesion called erythema migrans. And that may or may not be associated with kind of flu-like symptoms like feeling flu-like, achy, chills, sweats, fatigue, malaise. And that combination of the skin lesion and those flu-like symptoms are the primary.
Hold on, let me see.
First stage of Lyme disease.
Is it normal?
If you don't treat the first stage of Lyme disease, then in many patients, probably more than half, the bacteria leaves the skin where it was initially inoculated and goes through the bloodstream to other areas of the body. And then the manifestations change because now other areas of the body are infected, primarily the nervous system, joints, and the heart. So those manifestations are different. If it affects the nervous system, it may cause what's called a Bell's palsy.
Multiple symptoms
Or a drooping face. It can cause meningitis with headache and stiff neck, and it can cause heart problems if the bacteria goes to the heart. Those heart problems are usually a slow heart rate that may cause the person to pass out or feel like they're going to pass out.
The second stage is in symptoms.
The symptoms of second stage Lyme disease are probably often the most difficult to ascertain. They are symptoms such as fatigue, generalized achiness of the muscles and joints, and sometimes patients also know what they call brain fog type cognitive symptoms.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me see how it's like. What's going on with him? He's opened up his battle. What you need to know. 5 years ago. This is an update on Justin Bieber's facial paralysis. I heard about that shit. Justin Bieber revealed what he has, Lyme disease, after Justin Timberlake diagnosed. Justin Timberlake? What the fuck is up with the Justin? This is 5 years ago. Does he have it now? Where's the filters? Thank you. Justin Bieber has had a lot of trouble. Let me see. What went wrong? Is he done? Yeah. Bella Hadid's Lyme disease, how the rare illness impacted her life. Yeah, see, there was something that I've talked about this before, right? Sickness is one of the ways that people can spiritually attack you. When I cut off that fake friend, right, my health got way better. I focused on my health better. Okay, my weight went down. My worry and anxiety and all that stuff calmed down more. They bring sickness to you. They wish sickness on you. Okay?
Dün Bella Hadid ve Lyme hastalığı nasıl Kennedy'den bulaştı, nasıl bize bulaşırsa Justin Bieber'dan bahsedeceğim. Dünkü video o kadar patlayıp bu kadar gündem olunca ben çok oldum. Lyme hastalığı bu kadar mı önemli?
The Kardashians are aging like milk. Y'all ain't shit. Is this a cry for help from Justin Bieber? Girl. He was partying after Selena's wedding. Okay. Shuts down divorce rumors with Justin is finally clocking to you, loser. Despite his mental health, I don't think Justin is that dense or stupid to leave Haley, who has stuck by him through all the ups and downs of life. See, they're very good. Love is asleep but not died. We know that. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all something. I stand on what the fuck I say. Okay, let me put the filters down maybe this month. Let me see. Bella Hadid. She's another pretty one. Let me tell you something. Why do so many celebs have Lyme disease? It's a lot of celebrities. See this shit? Let me tell you something. Let me no 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 no. Bella Hadid, she is fucking gorgeous. Oh no. Let me tell you something. We don't have no friends, bro. We don't have no friends, bro. We can't trust nobody. We can't trust nobody. Wow. We can't trust nobody. Nobody's our friend. Bro, I did not know this about Bella. I hope she get through this shit. We can't trust nobody, bro. We have no friends. Bella Hadid and the other one, Gigi Hadid, are gorgeous ass women. They are some of the most beautiful women in the world. And let me tell you something that I was going to say. These motherfuckers will wish sickness upon you, okay? They will wish sickness upon you. Do you hear me? They will wish sickness, illness, everything upon you. We ain't safe out here, and we do not have no motherfucking friends. And to be beautiful and to be pretty, that shit really hurts. You got to keep people out your motherfucking way. That shit just blew mine. Where is my blunts? Where is my blunts? I'm supposed to have one blunt left. Did she smoke it? Whew, that just did something to me. I don't understand. Gigi and Bella to me are like the most beautiful women ever. Let me do this year. Because I'm trying to see. This is Justin Timberlake. They say he said he's diagnosed. Okay, let's go.
Justin Bieber's recent public appearances have sparked widespread concern among fans who are speculating about potential silent health issues affecting the singer. Photos of Bieber looking frail and exhausted have led to discussions about whether he might be dealing with lingering effects from past conditions like Lyme disease or Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, both of which he has openly battled in the past. Some fans believe his appearance could be linked to stress or lifestyle choices, while others point to rumors of marital tension with wife Hailey Bieber as a contributing factor. Additionally, there is speculation that his connection to Sean Diddy Combs and the fallout from Diddy's scandal may be impacting his mental state.
Oh gosh, y'all take shit too far. She's trying to kill him. She said it. Is he talking about it? Yeah, Justin just went through a Saturn return. No.
Justin.
No, she said it. Bella Hadid. Oh, I hope she gets through it. Oh. So Bella Hadid Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber. Come on, these are beautiful people. Nah. Justin Timberlake, come on now. Out of all people. Justin be disrespect Haley on IG Live. Let's see. This is 5 months ago.
You can't tell that this is see-through. It's see-through.
You can't even see it.
I know. You're a naughty girl.
Okay. This is so awkward. I feel so awkward.
You just feel so, like, super awkward.
Mm-hmm. She's always got him on camera to show him, listen, y'all, I know what I'm talking about. They will encourage you to take fucked up pictures. They will encourage you that they're evil, bro. Them motherfuckers is evil. Mm-mm. 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 No. Nigga, you ain't see nothing with your own eyes. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got no eyes, nigga. How psychopaths actually work. Masking. What is happening? Bows to impolitical correctness in the military, pledge to target the enemy from within. I'm sorry, what? Fulfill shut down on Senate, Dems vote down. Are we going to have this government shut down? What's going to happen? Best friend hated me. The real witch, red witch. Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to look out. We're going to look at something. The internet feels so off. I'm dead. What's the fates? Okay, Grimes. A wild deep dive into everything. The friend nobody likes. You're too much. Your friends just suck. Jenny and Georgia proves it. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, there's an AI artist called Zania, y'all. I want to check out this AI artist called Zania. Is that her name? AI is her name Zania Monet? Hold on. To live and endure in Los Angeles. Call for war on citizens met with Sony silent from what? What did Trump do? Do I want to click on do I want to click on Trump right now? We're gonna do the fake friend fund. I think we saw this story already.
I didn't realize this was a very universal experience until very recently. In the beginning, it genuinely feels pretty normal. I feel like they disguise themselves as supportive and all the things, and it's the tiny little microaggressions that if you're not paying attention, go completely over your head. And the comments honestly really vary. They can be about your friends, what you're wearing, what you've been up to recently. And I feel like the biggest indicator when they say these sentences, it's always like, oh, and then they lead with whatever they're gonna say. Oh, you're hanging out with this person? Oh, I definitely wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is, it's all simultaneously coupled with them adopting things that are very much you. Copying the way you dress, copying your mannerisms, maybe even going as far as dating people that are very similar to people that you date, becoming friends with people that are very much your friends. And I think being an empathetic person, I'd find myself in situations making excuses to be like, oh, well, she just had a bad day. That's like why she said something like that. Instead of sitting there and realizing that that girl hates you. Like in my life. I met this girl last year and very, very quickly, she like latched on to me. And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of odd. You're literally telling me all about your life and I met you maybe a week ago. And I watched her interact with her other friends. Like they would call her and the way she would like roll her eyes or like make snarky little comments. But I was like, wait, we literally saw them out a couple days ago. Or you literally were just talking about how nice they were. Like there was no consistency across any board. And this should have been red flag number one. Because the way that someone speaks about their other friends in your presence is the exact same way they're gonna talk about you. Second red flag was the inconsistency. One day she'd be super hot, the next day completely cold. Like I'm talking about unfollow out of nowhere one day, then pretend they don't know you the next one other people are around. And
she was like, called me one time and was like, I blocked you because you reminded of me when such and such was dating such and such. And it just feels like that experience again. They set up these moments. Okay? They set up these moments. And this is why I'm saying, like, I have just come to the ultimate realization that I just do not have friends. I mean, I know I'm in a relationship, but I don't have friends. I don't. You know, I don't have, you know, I have my cousin, that's my friend in LA, you know what I'm saying? And I have friends like that. Like we have something, we benefit from each other. Like the one in LA, I hand her this, she showed me this, she showed me stuff, I show her stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one is the same thing. If we need something, we kind of exchange. I feel like that's why they're like, I consider them as friends in that case. But I don't have no friends in my real personal world circle. I have no friends. Nobody is my friend. Everybody is out to get me. Okay? I have to realize that everybody.
As I sit here and reflect, I honestly think I've cracked the code. These girls aren't jealous of the things that you have, or honestly, the way that you look. What they're jealous of is your energy.
Yes.
Your aura, your je ne sais pas quoi. The vibe that you emit and your spark shakes them so deeply to their core that they're reminded that they can do better, but choose not to. So simply put, you got these girls shook. So keep going, boo.
Let me see Friendship with Trust. Have I seen this one?
We then spend the best part of the next 3 weeks. Every single conversation that we have is literally us trading stories, me saying this is what I've been told, and us debunking all of these lies. When I say there was not one thing that she told me that was true. So I started to think back to it, and I thought, when I was crying about that referencing situation, I remember looking over to her and thinking, you look weirdly smug, but am I just being paranoid? That's the ADHD in me, always me. And it all started to fit into place. And it was like, the penny dropped. I didn't get the referencing wrong. She tried to sabotage it. Not only did she try to sabotage my degree in second year, she didn't have a dance, she wasn't doing a dance degree, she wasn't a contemporary dancer, she didn't have a boyfriend. I don't know where she was going when she was out off doing this. Explains why she could only do one contemporary move.
When you are a beautiful woman, everybody, when you have a spark about you, everybody wants to be in your face, everybody wants to be in your energy, everybody wants to be all over you. Okay? And because you have that kind of energy, I don't give a fuck if you put on a bonnet. I don't give a fuck how much you try to cover yourself. It's not worth it. Just be in all your gloriousness, be as beautiful as you are, go into the spaces that you want to go into, but you're just going to have to elevate the spaces that you go into. Do what you need to do, get it done, and just go. Don't care.
And yeah, every single thing was a complete lie. So we eventually confronted her. I didn't want to confront her because I thought the extent of the lies actually suggests like there's something wrong and I don't want to provoke anybody. And yeah, we confronted her, and about 2 weeks later she moved out. I've never heard of her since. Don't know who she was, don't know what she was about, don't know what all that was about. Basically, I lived 4 years of a lie with a person that I thought I loved as a best pal that I literally did not know. She tried to fucking sabotage me. And basically, there is no America.
Like, why do I have to be around for you to trauma dump on me? And y'all will be like, oh, you got that on social media? Yeah.
Like, can we talk about the fact that they will make you the only friend that they trauma dump on, and they will call their other friends and go have fun with them, go out with them, go hang out with them, go post with them, literally go eat with them. I like to eat. But the only time you want to call me is when you want to be sad. And it's like they will have just trauma dumped on you for like 3 hours. And then 15 minutes later, you see them out at the club. Why do they get to be your club friend? I like to go outside. And then this is how they pull at your empathy. Well, you're my real friend and I trust you and I just feel like they don't listen. Lies. You are literally just the person that they are dumping everything on. And they're just dumping it on you because they're not being honest with anybody else. And you are also being used as their scapegoat because they know eventually you're going to get sick of it. And then when you say something, you're the bad guy. It's all a setup. A lot of people don't want to grow. A lot of people don't want to heal. A lot of people want and like to be miserable. Even the people that didn't deserve to be hurt because they like the attention that they're getting from you, constantly reassuring them when they only call you to trauma dump on them because since you've been through stuff and nobody listened to you, they know that you're always going to hold space for them and that the guilt that you may have being sick of it because they're refusing to grow.
What is he rambling on about? Hold on.
Let's normalize cutting out toxic people from your life and not feeling guilty about it. Especially when you realize that they're a pick-me and we realize we don't have time for that energy. So we have this girl that came into our friend group. We'll call her A. She came into our friend group, say, around 2018, 2019, and she was brought in by a mutual friend. And we all thought she was really cool. We all started hanging out with her. It seemed fun. It was like nice to have a good girls group of people. But then, like, little by little, we started noticing some weird energy, but we didn't really think much of it because we're like, oh, maybe it's not a big deal. Like, let's just kind of see what happens. So COVID happens in 2020. We're all forced into lockdown. We're all doing the Zoom hangouts and whatnot. And, you know, we're all like longing to hang out with each other. During this time, I was single. I think she was single. And I think there was one other friend in our group who was single, but we were all like trying to tiptoe back into dating, and dating during COVID was like kind of weird, but we were all on the apps and we would like tell each other if we'd been on a date and whatnot.
Y'all are all crazy.
So she had met this guy on one of the apps and like they'd kind of hit it off and they had gone on a few dates. And then right after they'd gone on a few dates, he'd gotten into this motorcycle accident and it hadn't been very long, but he couldn't really take care of himself. And she took it upon herself to like call herself his girlfriend and like move into his apartment and like start to take care of him. Red flag number one. So anyway, so she's moved into his apartment for like a couple weeks, is taking care of him, whatnot. He starts to get better. And then after this time, I guess he realized like, yeah, this isn't what I want. And he like ends things with her and she's like really upset. She's like heartbroken over this. But mind you, she wasn't his girlfriend, but she just called herself his girlfriend because that's what she wanted. Red flags. Anyways, we all tried to be supportive. We're like, you know, just brush it off. I know it sucks, but you know, there's other men out there, blah, blah, blah. But she was like so hung up on him and we couldn't understand why. Anyways, fast forward to 2021, you know, things are really starting to open up now. It's like summer of 2021. We'd all been dying for connection and we really started to feel comfortable just going out. And we were trying to catch up on all the things from 2020. We were doing like all the events, picnics, day drinking, all this stuff. So in the midst of us doing our catch-ups in 2021, we'd had several group outings and where we started to notice like she was causing a lot of drama. And it was always because of some form of, you know, I'm single, like I'm never going to meet anyone. Like she was still hung up on this guy when we're like, he wasn't even your boyfriend. That's a whole nother story. And she just kept playing the woe is me card and like causing drama. And anytime we were all having fun, it all of a sudden became about her and why she's single and she's never going to meet anybody. So during this time, like I mentioned, I was single in 2021 and I had started documenting my dating journey in earlier part of this year. And I was giving like dating advice from things that I had learned because I spent a lot of years in the dating scene before I met my now fiance. So she had come to me for advice for a few times and I tried to give her just very handful sound advice from experiences I'd learned. And I feel like I gave her really good tips to work with, but it's like she never wanted to take my advice and always ended up back in square one, playing the woe is me card. Fast forward to summer of 2021, I meet my fiance in July. We're dating for a few months, having a good time, realize like, oh, I've met my person, like I'm out of the dating scene, and we're all continuing to do all of these hangouts. And so now most of us are coupled up, and it's her and another friend in our group that are still essentially single. During this time, we'd gone to Picnic. If you guys don't know what that is in New York City, it's a rosé festival that they have on Governor's Island. And our girls had a girls' day and we went to Picnic. We had a great time. We're all drinking, whatnot. And she ends up having like this full-on breakdown about she's being single, things never worked out with that guy, which I'm like, he wasn't even your boyfriend. And at that, we had a heart-to-heart. And I said, listen, girl, I know it's hard. I know it sucks, like when you feel like you're going out and it's never really working with anyone. But you just have to trust that you are amazing. You're worthy of finding someone, and the right person will come along when it's supposed to be. And I'd had the same kind of conversation with her many times. And this time she legit broke down crying, like ended up in one of the porta potties, had like blue toilet water all over her. It was a whole mess. It was a fiasco. And I was like, girl, you need to like figure some shit out. So that was kind of the last time where all of us in the girls group, we had a chat where we're like, okay, something is like going on and we're like tired of having drama happen at all of our events that are supposed to be fun. So the straw that broke the camel's back was we were at my best friend's birthday brunch, and it was me, my fiance, a few other people. There was like 10 of us, and we're sitting there, we're having a good time. It's a beautiful like summer day, and I get a text from her across the table. I look at my phone and I see a text from A, and it says, I really am happy for you and Shay. That's my fiance. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I really am happy for you. And the way I looked at it, and I was like, is this real right now? So my two other friends at the table were in a group chat, and I texted them the text from A, and they just were like, are you freaking kidding me? And it was so awkward. And it just came off so condescending and so like biting your teeth to be happy for someone when you know deep down you're bitter. And that's when I realized, like, yeah, we all realized, like, we need to remove ourselves from this girl because she's just causing more negative energy than we want to deal with.
Okay,
It was after that when I realized, like, yeah, I kind of want to start distancing my wow.
Okay, hold on. This don't went down in the hall, but somewhere else. Okay, hold on. Let me refresh. This don't went down the hall, but somewhere else. Hold on. Cause y'all be saying how y'all don't be hearing nothing. It was fucking ice cold in my house. Jeez. Ice cold over here. I was like, damn, it's cold. It's like the room is always colder. Can somebody, I need to look into interior design and be like, why is the room always colder? I want to comment on this part. I want to hear this story again. Okay.
Around 2018, 2019, and she was brought in by a mutual friend, and we all thought she was really cool. We all started hanging out with her. It seemed fun. It was like nice to have
I want business relationships moving forward in my life. It's not friendships that I want. I get why an older woman would say that. She'd be like, I don't want friends. She would say that shit. Boy, oh boy.
a good girls group of people. But then, like, little by little, we started noticing some weird energy, but we didn't really think much of it because we're like, oh, maybe it's not a big deal. Like, let's just kind of see what happens. So COVID happens in 2020. We're all forced into lockdown. We're all doing the Zoom hangouts and whatnot. And, you know, we're all like longing to hang out with each other. During this time, I was single. I think she was single. And I think there was one other friend in our group who was single, but we were all like trying to tiptoe back into dating, and dating during COVID was like kind of weird, but we were all on apps and we would like tell each other if we'd been on a date and whatnot. So she had met this guy on one of the apps and like they'd kind of hit it off and they had gone on a few dates. And then right after they'd gone on a few dates, he'd gotten into this motorcycle accident. And it hadn't been very long, but he couldn't really take care of himself. And she took it upon herself to like call herself his girlfriend and like move into his apartment and like start to take care of him.
She was ridiculous from the start. Shorty was ridiculous from the start. Y'all should have said adios the moment she did that damn shit.
Red flag number one.
Yes.
So anyway, so
at least you knew that.
she's moved into his apartment for like a couple weeks. Is taking care of him, whatnot. He's
You gotta see when people are red flags before you know anything. That's
starts
what
to
I
get better, and then after this time, I guess he realized like, yeah, this isn't what I want, and he like ends things with her, and she's like really upset. She's like heartbroken over this. But mind you, she wasn't his girlfriend. She just called herself his girlfriend because that's what she wanted. Red flags. Anyways, we all try to be supportive. We're like, just brush it off. I know it sucks, but there's other men out there, blah, blah, blah. But she was like so hung up on him and we couldn't understand why. Anyways, fast forward to 2021. Things are really starting to open up now. It's like summer of 2021. We'd all been dying for connection and we really started to feel comfortable just going out. We were trying to catch up on all the things from 2020. We were doing like all the events, picnics, day drinking, all the stuff. So in the midst of us doing our catch-ups in 2021, we'd had several group outings and where we started to notice like she was causing a lot of drama. And it was always because of some form of, I'm single, like I'm never gonna meet anyone. Like she was still hung up on this guy when we're like, he wasn't even your boyfriend. That's a whole nother story. And she just kept playing the woe is me card and like causing drama. And anytime we were all having fun, it all of a sudden became about her and why she's single and she's never gonna meet anybody. So during this time, like I mentioned, I was single in 2021 and I had started documenting my dating journey in earlier part of this year. And I was giving like dating advice from things that I had learned because I spent a lot of years in the dating scene before I met my now fiance. So she had come to me for advice for a few times and I tried to give her just very handful sound advice from experiences I'd learned. And I feel like I gave her really good tips to work with. It's like she never wanted to take my advice and always ended up back in square one, playing the woe was me card. Fast forward to summer of 2021, I meet my fiance in July. We're dating for a few months, having a good time, realize like, oh, I've met my person, like I'm out of the dating scene, and we're all continuing to do all of these hangouts. And so now most of us are coupled up, and it's her and another friend in our group that are still essentially single. During this time, we'd gone to Picnic. If you guys don't know what that is in New York City, it's a rosé festival that they have on Governor's Island. And our girls had a girls' day. We went to Picnic. We had a great time. We're all drinking, whatnot. And she ends up having like this full-on breakdown
Governor's Island.
about she's being single, things never worked out with that guy, which I'm like, he wasn't even your boyfriend. And we had a heart-to-heart. And I said, listen, girl, I know it's hard. I know it sucks, like when you feel like you're going out and it's never really working with anyone. But you just have to trust that you are amazing. You're worthy of finding someone and the right person will come along when it's...
Pause. Fucking pause. We should not have to get to a point in life where you telling another grown-ass fucking adult woman that she's great and wonderful and telling her that, hold on, y'all. Should not be telling another grown-ass woman that she great and wonderful and she beautiful. If that bitch don't know that, then why are you over here sitting with us? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I do that to my daughter. To my daughter, yes.
Supposed to be. I'd had the same kind of conversation with her many times. And this time she legit broke down crying, like ended up in one of the porta potties, had like blue toilet water all over her. It was a whole mess. It was a fiasco. And I was like, girl, you need to like figure some shit out. So that was kind of the last time where all of us in the girls group, we had a chat where we're like, okay, something is like going on and we're like tired of having drama happen at all of our events that are supposed to be fun. So the straw that broke the camel's back was we were at my best friend's birthday brunch and it was me, my fiance, a few other people. There was like 10 of us and we're sitting there, we're having a good time. It's a beautiful like summer day. And I get a text from her across the table. I look at my phone and I see a text from A and it says, I really am happy for you and Shay, that's my fiance. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I really am happy for you. Ooh. And the way I looked at it and I was like, is this real right now? So my two other friends at the table were in a group chat and I texted them the text from A and they just
Like
were
she
like
like I want to say
freaking
I
kidding me,
really
and
am
it was
not
so
that.
awkward, and it just came off so condescending and so like biting your teeth to be happy for someone when you know deep down you're bitter. And that's when I realized, like, yeah, we all realized, like, we need to remove ourselves from this girl because she's just
What about
causing
the
more
friend
negative
that
energy than we want to deal
met
with.
her
It was
from?
after that when I realized, like, yeah, I kind of want to start distancing myself from her. And oh my god, there's a freaking ant on my window. Long story short, I know this is getting kind of long, but I just really thought about this today. She had asked me to make a birthday cake for her, which was coming up maybe like a month or so after this. And I bake as a side hobby. Like, that's what I do. I started making cakes during COVID. And so she asked me if I'd make a cake for her. She'd pay me. I said, no problem. I'll make it, like, whatever. It's cool. It gave me practice. And so she was hosting a little gig at her house, and I was going to be bringing the cake to her. And thank God that I hadn't started making this cake yet, because like 2 days before her birthday gig, a bunch of people canceled, but me, my friend Hannah, and one other girl had still said that they were going to go to her house. But she texted us and said, I want to cancel this because like nobody's coming to my birthday and I just want to cancel, and this is the whole thing. And we were like, I guess we're nobodies. Like, we had agreed we were going to go, and we realized like, yeah, this energy isn't worth it anymore. So I texted her and said, hey, listen, I want to take a little of a step back. I feel like you're maybe going through some things, and I think you just need to take some time to deal with whatever's going on. I'm just going to take a step back from my personal mental health, but, you know, I'd love to like revisit this in a couple months. And the way she blew up like a 5-year-old child and just did not receive it in a way, and it just confirmed all of our beliefs that, yeah, we needed to do this for our own sanity. And her behavior just showed like we did a really good thing by cutting that toxic energy out of our life. I also want to add that when I reached out to her to take a step back, I did it in a way that was very respectful, that stated how I felt. And for my energy, it wasn't rude, it wasn't mean. It was from a very kind place, but in a way that put my foot down. And she did not receive that well. Anyways, I ended up making that birthday cake for myself and my friends, and I brought it to a fun hangout instead of making her a birthday cake.
What I missed?
So yeah, that's my lesson today of cut out for our own sanity and her. And I think you just need to take some time to deal with whatever's going on. And we were like, I guess we're nobodies. Like, we had agreed we were gonna go, and we realized like, yeah, this energy isn't worth it anymore. So I texted her and said, Hannah, and one other girl had still said that they were going to go to her house. But she texted us and said, I want to cancel this because like nobody's coming to my birthday and I just want to cancel, and this is the whole thing. And we were like, I guess we're nobodies. Like, we agreed we were going to go, and we realized like, yeah, this energy isn't worth it anymore. So I texted her and said, hey, listen, I want to take a little of a step back. I feel like you're maybe going through some things, and I think you just need to take some time to deal with whatever's going on. I'm just going to take a step back from my personal mental health, but, you know, I'd love to like revisit this in a couple months. And the way she blew up like a 5-year-old child and just did not receive it in a way, and it just confirmed all of our beliefs that, yeah, we needed to do this for our own sanity. And her behavior just showed like we did a really good thing by cutting that toxic energy out of our life. I also want to add that when I reached out to her to take a step back, I did it in a way that was very respectful, that stated how I felt. And for my energy, it wasn't rude, it wasn't mean. It was from a very kind place, but in a way that put my foot down, and she did not receive that well. Anyways, I ended up making that birthday cake for myself and my friends, and I brought it to a fun hangout instead of making her a birthday cake. So yeah, that's my lesson today of cut out toxic people, because your whole mental health will be so much better. And the minute we cut her out and another friend out of our friend group, we realized there's no drama. It's like peaceful when we go out to outings. This is really nice. So yeah, if you're thinking about cutting out that toxic friend, this is your sign to cut that off. I know this was a long video, and if you made it this far, I appreciate you.
Friendships can be such a beautiful part of life, but let's be real, not all of them are as genuine as they seem.
Got
2 weeks ahead of I'm about to tell y'all why me and my close friend of like 4 years cut each other off cold turkey like last week. This bitch. Y'all, 2 weeks ahead of time, we made plans to spend the day on a lazy river that's downtown my area and go out that same night. 2 weeks prior, right?
Okay.
I shouldn't be doing this. It's more attention. That's what she wants. But I have to rant. She's blocked, but she's gonna watch this on her alt account. So hi. This girl has built an entire platform off of copying other people. Not like taking inspo from someone. No, I mean like actually copying people. And I'm the target. Yay. Let me show you what I mean. So we've seen butterfly resin tops, but this is a faux butterfly resin top.
I love a good resin top. So when I saw this faux butterfly resin top,
it's a UV reactive dress.
Let's style this UV reactive dress.
It has that same pink iridescent look with all these gold accents.
See this opalescent pearly pink bag to go with. The details are
it feels like jelly.
Actually like jello.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hopefully you get the point. It's not like, oh, I saw this one piece, I want to style it too. It's copying over and over again, saying the same words, the mannerisms. It's so creepy. I don't get building an entire platform off of someone else. And there's nothing I can really do. If you have advice, please let me know. I can't think of anything. But Yuyi, please stop.
Signs someone is secretly jealous of you. They copy everything you do because they want everything you have. Nice jacket, weirdo. Thanks. Good morning. What?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You don't know, it's your favorite island girl, Jody from the 876, and it's one who seems to copy your every move.
Reminder that she did not want to be your friend. She wanted a reminder that she did not want to be your friend. She wanted to be you.
You know, I'm seeing more and more conversation among women about suspecting that their friends might be copying them. I attribute this to certain TV shows. And I want to bring us back to reality for a second. There are positive and negative forms of imitation. If a person's openly asking you for pointers or something, or directly telling you that they bought an outfit because you bought it, then it's less likely that it's a negative form of imitation. We consciously and subconsciously imitate people as a sign of admiration, as an attempt at connection, and in some cases as an attempt to fit in with the observed norms in an environment. But yes, there are more sinister forms of imitation as well. Trying to steal your partner, mimicking your vocabulary, taking credit for your idea. Perhaps they're envious and they believe that copying you will lead them to achieving the same things that you have. It also points to an underdeveloped sense of self, and on rare occasions, an actual mental health issue. Learn the difference between the two before you run around being unnecessarily paranoid of your friends.
You know those people that just copy everything you do? Well, we stay unbothered. Why? Because no one can do it like you. We all have a unique power that cannot be replicated, so do you and be original always. As the Queen, Kim K, said, they can steal your recipe, but the sauce will never taste the same. You have a special energy, aura, body language, expression. No one can articulate it the way you can, so nothing you do can be replicated. So let them copy, because at the end of the day, you're the original one. You're staying true to your authenticity and your life path. So every time someone copies you, don't be threatened that they'll win, because they won't. As they copy you, they are straying from their unique talents and their true path. So let them waste their time and don't waste your precious energy on letting it bother you.
Let's talk about that one time I seriously thought that a content creator was copying everything I did. Hello, my name is Carlin. Restoring Healthy Mindsets is my thing. This is stemming from a lot of you tagging me in videos of other people that have very similar content. This was happening to me months ago, and this person was in my circle. When this was happening to me, I realized that TikTok can really play mind games with you and even make you paranoid. But nevertheless, at some point, the similarities between me and this other content creator were too similar to the point where I mentioned my red lipstick. Homegirl literally had to make a video on which red lipstick she uses. To that degree. Mind you, we were both following each other because we knew each other. So it was very apparent whenever we posted content. At some point I decided to unfollow her because I saw that it was causing me a lot of paranoia, and I was getting very frustrated and very upset because honestly, I'm very thorough with my content and I put a lot of time and energy. And it was making me upset that some other content creator would just watch my stuff and literally take my ideas, and off of those ideas, they would blow up. So I decided to unfollow. And now that a lot of months have passed, I now know that it was my ego getting in the way. That yes, even though it can be upsetting, instead of taking it as a negative thing, to take it as a positive thing. I inspired this content creator to be better, to be the best version of herself. And even though it was uncomfortable during that time, I grew so much from that experience. And now that it's not just one content creator, but multiple people taking my ideas and taking credit for it, I don't mind at all. Because like I said before, if that's what it takes for you to receive my message, that's all I really care about. And again, it's nothing new that I'm sharing. I'm not saying that I'm special or that any of my ideas are new. It took a lot of humbleness, but I'm so happy to come out on the other end and make this negative experience into a positive one.
What is the psychology of a copycat woman? She's envious of your success. She actually looks down on you while being envious of your success. She's immature, unprofessional, and has low emotional intelligence. And all of the combination together, we get narcissistic symptoms.
Ah, we got the Asian woman speaking. Of course. Thank you.
She actually looks down on you while
you heard what she said, low emotion.
Being envious of your success. She's immature, unprofessional, and has low emotional intelligence.
Low emotional intelligence.
And all of the combination together, we get narcissistic symptoms. I mean, she knows exactly what she's doing, but she doesn't care. These women are really nice, and that is a confusion. You may think that she meant well, but didn't know better when she copied you, but that's not true. When you understand the deep psychology of these types of people, and you also become ruthless about protecting yourself. And of course, your work, your intellectual property, and most importantly, your network. Last week on my YouTube channel, I talked about how I handle that copycat socially elegantly. This week is a follow-up to that video because I had so many questions from the audience. What actually happened to her? What happened to my network? And what to do when social elegance doesn't seem to work on convincing other people that she's done you wrong. I address all of those concerns on this video. Go to my YouTube to check it out.
And much like that last creator, I too have my own experiences. And at first, honestly, it felt flattering. I'm like,
wow, they really admire me.
But when it goes from inspiration to
use a girl copying you as inspiration. Copying you is not inspiration. She secretly may be competing with you, or she may want to be you, and there may be some hidden jealousy and envy. So don't just automatically assume like, oh my God, she's so inspired by me, it's no big deal. That's you being naive and overly kind. You need to see things for what they are. It's alarming that this person is copying you. Inspiration is when someone may pick up something that you do and then make it their own. Copying? That's a red flag, sis. That is a red flag.
If you have a friend that copies every single thing you do and it really pisses you off, I want to remind you that firstly, imitation is the biggest form of flattery, and my mom would literally always tell me that. Say you don't like somebody's style, you're not going to copy it. But if you love somebody's style,
it's not. Let me make something clear to you. Imitation is not a form of flattery. Someone needs to tell this pretty young lady that it's not, flattery is not even good. Flattery is deceit. Okay? I'm a little hurt of a Bella Hadid. I know I took this another direction from the predictions. Hold on. You know something? Let me see if somebody read. I'm curious now. I'm serious if somebody read on now. Is this the most recent one? This is 5 months ago. This is 5 months ago when Selena Gomez back. Major breakup over Selena's wedding. Ex hold on tight. Justin Bieber major breakup now over Selena's wedding. Still in love. Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Synergy reading. Oh, an astrologer does this synastry chart. I don't even have to see that. I can psychically just see it. Let me just see.
I do have to point out that I do believe that part of the reason why he is carrying on like this is because Selena Gomez is moving forward, and she ended up getting the last laugh in the end.
No, lady, this where you wrong. She still got feelings.
So we're going to be doing a reading on Selena Gomez.
There was no laugh.
These cards came out. Then we're going to look at Justin Bieber, and then we're going to look at Hailey.
Dear black people, please do me a favor. If you do not watch white celebrities or non-black celebrities, please don't make comments on them. Because sometimes y'all be making comments and I'll be like, y'all don't, what are you talking about? How she got a last laugh? She not even laughing. She's still in love with him. Let's see
Wrap up this reading.
Wrap you
Classic
up.
case of this situation hurt me. This made me really question myself. This was a learning experience for me, but I have grown from this. I have moved past this.
That's a pretty deck. I don't want to hear her. She pissed me off. That last laugh shit. Let me go to him. Let me go to the white guy. He looked like a white Spanish though.
Hello, hello, hello. Aphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back again with another celebrity.
Hey.
I have to take a look. So, I'm gonna look. Did you really mean to throw shade at Selena? Is it really bothering you that she
Not bothering you.
in exchange for
See, I do it like
success?
before either.
Is it true or not? So you're gonna miss out if you don't join. All right, Justin, did you do this to shade Selena? And if so, I'm letting it go. I want the best for everyone involved. Blah blah blah. Right? That's his mentality. However, the Ace of Swords is about a strike. The Ace of Swords, think of the Ace of Swords as like, I'm striking you, right? And that's Selena. He feels like Selena struck him, King of Wands reverse. You were throwing shade at me. You were doing things to kind of get at me. So I'm going to throw it right back at you. It's Five of Swords, petty. The Three
No,
of
they not
Wands is
over each
upright,
other.
and the Ten of Cups is reverse, which tells me I think he's more pissed off at the fact that she chose Benny than the fact that she moved on. The King of Wands is also about misguided aggressions, which means like he's taking out feelings from one onto another. And I also think that that's probably the indication of this kind of like somewhat applying to Hailey as well, because she was like that when they were engaged. I don't think that was his intention. I know people are gonna be like, oh, he's shading his own wife. No, I actually think that was an accident. I don't think he thought that far in advance. But the Three of Wands being upright in the Ten of Cups tells me that he doesn't believe that that relationship will last at all. And I also see that as him being like, you know, you have caused issues with my happily ever after. So if something I say causes an issue with your happily ever after, so be it. Just petty. I mean, granted. Yeah.
I didn't need the cards to know.
The world's upright, the Five of Wands was reversed, and the Lover's card. I actually think there might be a song that he's releasing soon that alludes to Selena. Considering she's made a lot of songs that allude to him, I think he might be going like, my turn. Because the world,
I'm about to make a whole album to her.
Card and the Five of Wands tells me that I think there might be some form of diss track coming, or at least something that mentions or references the drama with Selena, Hailey, stuff like that. I also think that there's a part of him that's like, I think there's a part of Justin that feels like Selena got with Benny to get under his skin, and it worked. He feels like she did that on purpose.
Yep.
It's not that he wants her back, because I do think he's let go. I think it's that he's like kind of tired of it and is like, this girl, like she's always being messy, always doing crazy stuff.
I'm sorry, Mr. Aphrodite. Is because your name is Anthony, so you're Aphrodite? That's pretty cool. Mr. Aphrodite, nah.
And causing issues. There's a part of him that feels like I need to defend my wife. Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles attached to me in some capacity. That's how he feels about Selena. Like, she's just trying to get under my skin. She's just trying to get my attention, and be careful because I might give it to you now. He really feels that way. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I love my girl Selena, but I do think that she's very aware of the fact that the songs she's been releasing and the stuff she's been doing absolutely could apply to Justin. So it's like,
we not stupid. They still in love. The fact that they even doing that to each other told you they still got feelings for each other. That's that water shine shit. Somebody said, "And the drama continues." When I see people use that deck, that's what I'm like, oh yeah. That's what I'm like, oh yeah. They about to give a real reading. That Rider Waite deck is the deck, y'all.
Pentacles reverse. This this whole situation,
oh, she got
just to, you know, piss her off and mess with her happiness. But she also sees Justin as someone who's very codependent, and she feels like that's why he doesn't leave Haley. The Moon, Five of Wands.
So they still involved. Oh, y'all not realizing what I'm saying? They still do Seven Pentacles again. Nine of Cups again. With
He feels like Benny might have gone for Selena just to be petty with him.
Yeah, it's spiteful.
He feels like Benny was always jealous of him. Just like Justin feels like Benny was jealous of him. And that's why he did all of this.
Pretty much, that's true.
I see an energy like people trying to force him to do things to him, and people trying to force him to release music and all of that, and they keep trying, pushing, and he just doesn't have the energy that it takes to do that. Okay, it just doesn't. Justice reverse, the Empress, Eight of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. He's self-sabotaging his marriage, and he's self-sabotaging
spicy shit.
I'm not saying family unit, but it's like, in a way, yeah. It's like Haley still feels like Justin is into Selena, and Selena's energy is just always around. That's how she
You're not saying it.
Doesn't mean that it's always true. I feel like they have worse issues, to be honest. Justin and Haley. The worst issue is indeed Justin. Is the fact that he can't heal his mental health.
Y'all stop coming for Justin. All right, what's the update on this one? Nicki Minaj vs. Cardi B feud gets messy. Ice Spice Lighter, JT and Hennessy jumps in. Nicki wants to sue? Huh? Nicki wants to sue? What's she talking about? Fair use.
Ready? Y'all get ready? Yes, you get ready.
T is what? Piping hot. Okay. Proceeds to basically tell folks the difference between an eagle and a crow because. Okay. So JT said, LOL.
Who said an eagle and a
Because
crow?
Cardi's album did not outsell Nicki's album.
But she was also popping her shit. Let's not forget. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some stuff that Armand was saying and the receipts that he was bringing. So this is some video commentary that Armand was doing on his channel of, I guess Cardi B was in a Twitter space, and so she's talking about how she's going to do, you know, bigger sales than Nicki.
When she reacted, this is what she said. I'm gonna play it for you.
Crying because I'm not outsell. What? Y'all even want me to drop that album? Crying because I'm not outsell. I'm not outsell. I'm happy on top. That's a fact. Y'all never watch Afraid of God Parents when they say what you be wishing for is not what y'all. I understand when my fans ask for my album because duh. But when my house asked for my album, like why? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen when I drop my album? You think it's gonna flop? You know it's not gonna flop. You know, so just that I know it's not gonna flop. I put that on myself. I put that in your mother's soul.
Now let's dissect that. I know these bitches mad. It's time for hoes to gag. I'm putting belt to ass.
This, you know, I know these bitches mad. It's time for hoes to gag. I'm putting belt to.
First tracking week is over.
Thank you, guys. And that's Saucy Santana. So she retweeted this, you know, basically saying that, you know, she's gonna get them numbers.
A matter of time before Nicki Minaj and Cardi B started going back and forth online after Cardi B's album numbers came out, and this beef will truly never end. So Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama, debuted with 200,000 units, which she was celebrating because this is a big debut. But Nicki Minaj was celebrating because Cardi's album did not outsell Nicki's album Pink Friday 2, which debuted with 228,000 units back in 2023.
So you guys also heard that other man also said the same thing about, you know, the numbers not being the same. So this was like the big conversation on TikTok, on Twitter. You know, everybody from is pissed off behind the scenes. Nicki Minaj then says Barney dangerous. She also posted this tweet of Cardi B looking like Barney and, you know, basically insinuating that she is Barney B because of how she raps. After that, Cardi B comes back and she...
You're looking in the Barney bag. Find a lot of things.
It's Cocaine Barbie. And then Cocaine Barbie starts. So you had Barney B trending and Cocaine Barbie trending as well. Twitter was a hot damn mess last night. Then Nicki Minaj comes back and she says, ABCDEFG, pregnant with his pussy. Now this means...
play with his pussy.
For y'all who don't know, there are rumors being spread that Stefan Diggs is...
Caught right onto it. I've been saying that.
Dominican. But there's a girl that's out who said that she knew Cardi B back in the day and that Cardi B is full Dominican. So I believe this is what Nicki Minaj is hinting at, and now all the girls are running with it. So I'm going to go ahead and play that
Lyda said mom was Trini.
girl's video right now.
This is exactly why Americans need to educate themselves on ethnicity and culture. Let's jump right into it.
You know damn well she ain't black. A girl that know them said she ain't black. This bitch been trying to cosplay Nicki down to the culture. Oh shit.
Why is this girl in the comments the only one with a fucking brain? This girl right here in the comment. And she's American. Caught right onto it.
Former friend of Cardi B says she lied about being Trinidadian allegedly and she got received.
Been saying that. Why do y'all believe her mother is Trinidadian if she don't speak no fucking English? On top of that, Trinidad is big on English. They have their own accent and everything, but their only language is English. So her mother's going to be Trinidadian, come from Trinidad, and all of a sudden have a Spanish accent, a Dominican accent at that, and speak no fucking English? Now let's read if y'all can read. Belle Calise was born in the Dominican Republic. She has been working here, which I believe is in Trinidad. She was in Trinidad for 8 years. That don't make you no fucking Trinidadian. I lived in Kingston, Jamaica for 2 years. That does not make me Jamaican.
Exactly.
I'm going to give y'all a little scoop on why I feel like Cardi started lying about being half Trini. Because like I said in my other video, I knew her way before the fame. When I met her, she was 100% Dominican. When I met her, she asked me what I was. I told her, I said, are you Dominican? She said, yeah. I said 100%. She said, yeah. Years later, all of a sudden, she starts hanging out with a girl named Hood Celebrity who is Dominican. Who is Jamaican. I believe Cardi started to feel like being Jamaican was cool, was the shit. So she wanted to be Jamaican, but unfortunately, she cannot lie about being Jamaican because it would be too obvious that she is lying. So what is the next step over? Being Trinidadian. When she first started lying about being half Trinidadian, I was still around her sister. Her sister knew that I knew it was a lie. But I asked her sister anyway, like, I thought y'all was fully Dominican. Well, y'all half Trinidadian? Her sister said no, and put her head down and started laughing. Because she knows that I know it's a lie.
So that was a girl. Her video was all over TikTok and on Twitter. So Nicki Minaj is referencing that. So at this point, rappers, you can't compare. They're going to outsell every time because they are.
She hated Nicki.
peers are the male rappers that she came out. Issue is not just with Cardi, but and about Nicki Minaj, I guess. So y'all heard that.
Hold on. I'm sorry, what happened?
Twitter, so y'all can check it out there. Oh, we.
I'm not pussy like Lotto. You think I'm Nicki? I'ma fuck her up. Ooh, all y'all. I'ma get Riot beat up my nigga. Beat up my nigga. Any red carpet, any show, any event.
Honey, so y'all heard that. After that, Ice Spice took to her Twitter account and she posted a quick diss song, which I thought was very interesting.
And it's called Pretty Privilege. Yeah, that's the song I want to hear. Oh.
Not this saying, Lovely T, why aren't you verified yet? Y'all don't like me, child. Ain't nobody trying to pay to get verified. Fuck y'all, Twitter. Y'all throw me in jail all the damn time. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the story. Okay, I've just never seen that pop up before. We're going to listen to a little bit of her song. It's called Pretty Privilege, okay?
I'm popping out, can't see my lease. She might talk shit on the gram, but she won't talk it to my face.
So she said she ain't got to talk shit on the gram because, you know, ain't nobody going to say nothing to her face. So I just thought it was very interesting that that audio leaked, and then all of a sudden she ran to, you know, post a snippet of this, you know, diss track called Pretty Privilege. So, okay, Ice, looks like Ice Spice is trying to come back, okay? So then things somehow die down a little bit. Nicki Minaj does what she always does, tweet delete. She deletes everything. So then that way the other side just looks like they're talking to themselves and they're crazy. But, you know, we keep receipts. A lot of people had receipts. So I was able to show you guys the back and forth, okay? Not just what Cardi said, but also what Nicki said, okay? So now let's go on to today. I told you I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm here to break down this beef. So now JT felt a way about the audio leaking. So JT talks about this on Twitter. Let me pull this up. So JT says, this is really sad how people speak on people behind the scenes. This scary. I wonder what triggered this. The Lotto stray, but went getting a verse from that girl.
Man, y'all need to do punctuations.
But I'm fake.
We be reading this
Whoa.
shit sounding
And keep
crazy.
saying nigga. Okay. So that was JT, you know, jumping in there. Yeah, the Lotto stray was unnecessary, but I think she was also saying, you know, basically, I'm not pussy. Like, don't think I'm Lotto. I'll come see you. I think that's more or less what she meant by that, because I know she does like Lotto. But, you know, I do think a lot of these people are fake behind the scenes. I think a lot of them don't belong. You know,
she got tricked too. She got tricked by Cardi B too. See that? Didn't I tell y'all that that was vague when she said it the first time, but then she said it the second time with her name next to Nicki? Then it's not so damn vague. It's direct now.
and I think there's a lot of drama behind the scenes. I think it's fake. A lot of this shit is photo ops. You know what I mean? So I see what JT's saying, but it's very interesting how JT is also changing her tune when she once rocked with Cardi. Cardi jumped on your track when you were a city girl before you and Carisha fell off. Y'all were rocking hard with Cardi. So my thing is, y'all have done songs with Cardi where all y'all were saying nigga, and it didn't seem to be a problem back then, but now all of a sudden it is, which I find very interesting. You know, if you're gonna have that stance, always have that stance. Don't switch up now and say that it bothers you. So I kind of thought that was interesting how she threw in that she kept saying nigga, but you knew that that's how she spoke when you guys also jumped on the track with her, okay? So now Cardi B finally gets up and she addresses this situation with the leak today, and she calls out Ice Spice's people. So we're gonna go ahead and check out those tweets right now. Okay, so here's a tweet right here from this morning. Cardi B says, I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I fuck with Lotto heavy. I respect every.
Did y'all know that Asada Shakur died today? Did y'all know that? Asada Shakur died today. She died young. She died 78 years old. Oh, she died on my birthday? Oh no. That's why I didn't know. Asada Shakur died on my birthday. Asada Shakur died on my birthday. That's crazy. What? I kept seeing all this stuff with her, and I was like, "Is she?" I had asked. I was like, "Okay, let's get back to this." She bored the shit out of me.
Everything about her, including her team, that's so sweet.
Nikki come back. What did Nikki
For
say?
years, in front of millions, low self-esteem, having asshole. And if I look like a gremlin, the fuck you think the face sister bot. Ho, go sit down and go get your sister ready for Friday, pussy. The way she writes is hard to read sometimes, so forgive me. So then she replies back to Hennessy and she says, your sister been starting since Kim Barbie was breaking down those weak ass bars to player, prayer, hoes. Nobody
Girl,
for JT, so these are all new pictures for me. I'm seeing them right along with y'all.
But JT was the whole kid out here, though.
Says my scalp was cold. Come off. You nearly cried when Asian doll called you ugly. What you keep bringing up my sister for? You came in my quotes. So I guess that's how JT used to look.
JT was a kid. That was her as a damn teenager.
Oh, okay. I guess that's like her old face.
Before she went to jail.
JT replies back and she says, I didn't know because Coupon B didn't post it. Fuck, listen to this bullshit anyways. Then she says it was Santana's album, y'all. They deleted it. Then JT says, mind you, I've been laughing all week. Then somebody says, still outsold every project, including City Girls you've ever made combined. This is not the drag you thought. So then JT reposts Cardi Universe. And she said she thought she was cute at the courthouse, laughed my ass off. Why she ain't put the Chipotle Bowl cut cover edition, Friday B. I don't even know what that means. Then
JT went off.
Charting number 7.
JT went off because Cardi B said nigga. That she said nigga too much for her. She ain't like that shit. That triggered her motherfucking
really slow. So he was like, my hairstylist was like harassing me. And he was like, what's on the schedule? What's on the schedule? What's on the schedule? What's on the schedule? And I'm like, oh, baby, go back to LA and do hair. It's no schedule. It's no more shows. Like, our project had just did so bad. It was like October. And it was nothing. The calendar was
booked in months since your strip club tour. And copy what? My bad thinking she had a hit. Then she said, nah, y'all been laughing this whole rollout. The bitch couldn't even create, just all over the place cosplay spaces. She goes,
stop posting old pictures. Your sister is ugly in your face right motherfucking now. Post her, bitch.
that JT going on X going off.
Ugly, crying and mad. She lost, bitch. Stop posting me, bitch. Return to sender. Don't get your fat face ass on here no more. Think you for to eat nobody up, chalupa, bitch, raggedy ass hoe. Don't ever get your ass on this motherfucking internet and think you gonna check me, bitch. Stop posting me, bitch. You groupie ass. And what job do you have, hoe? You don't even have a job, bitch. You gotta wait till your birthday for cards and shit from your sister, bitch. Go get a job, you jobless ass hoe. Is this a part of your work, bitch? Go get a job, bitch. Go get a job, Hennessy. Hennessy, no job. The only bitch named Hennessy, no Hennessy collab. Go get a Hennessy collab, you drunk ass bitch. Talk about Brenda's baby. You a fucking drunk baby. Y'all two drunk ass.
Look at you. I love it. Yo, why y'all be trying to say face? Because they be trying to really listen and not laugh too much. Because, but still, this shit funny. Them shitty girls is hilarious. They from
Hennessy,
Florida.
stop posting my motherfucking face, hoe. Been getting your ass whooped your whole motherfucking life, bitch. Don't get bold. And stop posting my cake that my friends bought you. Stop posting my cake that my friends bought me, bitch. When y'all are not celebrating your sister is over there eating dry ribs with a dry pussy.
Lord.
Go celebrate, bitch. Where's the balloons? Ugly ass album cover. Bitch on that album cover looking like a fucking fool. That whole album cover so motherfucking ugly. She thought she was gonna sit and give City Cinderella. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, ugly. No, ma'am, ugly. Get up off that floor. Looking crazy, bitch.
Get up off the floor.
Hennessy.
Not her
drunk asshole. Stop posting my face. Go check the Instagram, bitch. You or your sister can't fuck with me, ho. And go get a job, bitch. Go get a job. You ain't got no motherfucking job, bitch. Get off the internet, jobless asshole. Where do you even work? Bitch, you ain't been popping since Fashion Up. When the last time we seen Hennessy popping? Jobless ass bitch.
So here's part 2 of her rant.
Not her being so jobless.
People started joining in.
Call Miss Rachel. Call Partisan Fontaine. Because she's going to need it. The bitch is going to need Miss Rachel when I'm done with her. Buy my album. Buy my album. Nobody bought it.
This is the issue that when you live your life at a certain level, you don't want to be associated with this. And these people have money. Don't get me wrong. These people are music artists. They make their money. But I think that this right here energetically is a problem in the wealth department. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really realizing, like, you have to really, really, really step it all the way the fuck up. You feel what I'm saying? That means that when you step it up and you live a certain level of life, you ain't getting on a microphone explaining a goddamn thing. You understand? Like, you not hopping on no microphone explaining shit. You ain't arguing with shit. You ain't going back and forth with nobody. The only thing you doing is if that person get too crazy and you didn't do nothing to them, you pulling up with your lawyers in their inbox, in their emails. That's the level I'm trying to get my life to be at. Okay, that's what I need my life to be at, because I can't see I'm saying, like, energetically manifesting my life to a certain level, working hard to get it to the level I got it at, and keep getting it to the level I got it at, and get on X and be like, you fucking funky ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't even do it. I can't even say it, and be like, I want to change the way I talk. I think I talk with too much slang. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too New Yorker. I want to start even taking speeching classes to start speaking better than the way that I speak now. If I have my accent, it's cool, but I don't want to keep talking like this. And so I'm saying all this because, like, honestly, it's really coming down to, like, I don't want to be like this. Like, I'm sitting here building my website, building my stuff, creating, getting artistic, creating, taking breaks, creating. And I'm just going to get on a microphone and start raging out on motherfuckers. When I got work to do, when I got stuff to make, when I got, you know what I'm saying? I got shit to write. I got business to do. I got clients. I can't see myself getting like this, because I feel like this shit lowers your frequency. Who's going to want to work with you as an artist if you're doing all this?
That bitch went in them people mom with that bullshit. Oh my God, what a flop.
What the Nicki
big ass areolas, butt ass naked and bare feet just to lose. Loser assholes. All of that for nothing, trying to steal the drip, trying to act like you hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling to cover up them fraudulent sales. Bitch, you still lost. You did all of that for nothing. Them fake ass fans, bitch. Nobody was dressed up as you. Nobody came with your shirt on. Bitch, you was like, next. You don't even know them people's name. You ain't even give them people no hug. Begging ass bitch. Begging ass hoe. Begging ass bitch. A begging ass Cardi B. I'm talking about begging ass Cardi B and no job having ass motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. 2 sisters who can't fuck with me at all. 2 bitches who ain't seeing me in nothing. Neither one of you hoes, even on y'all twin days, y'all bitches ain't seeing me. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy ran through ass hoes. Talk about you know. Bitch, I don't even know you. Bitch, I just moved to New York. Bitch, where do I know you from, bitch?
JT live in New York.
And wanna post teeth. Post your sister cricket ass motherfucking teeth. Stop posting me. If you feel like this about me, imagine how you feel about your sister. Now, I am going to work. Something that Hennessy don't have.
Oh,
I'm
these
going
girls
to
is
my
wild.
job.
Yeah,
Hennessy,
right.
stop posting me. You don't have a job, Hennessy. You don't work anywhere. You ain't even famous for being Cardi B's sister. You haven't been famous for that in years because she been so fucking chopped and under the rug, she can't even get you nothing. Go get a job, Hennessy. Stop posting me. Go get a...
All right, y'all. All right, Barty Gang, Barbs, and my favorite, the tea sippers, okay? Tea sippers. That video, and YouTube blocked it, so I had to re-edit the video. And with the part 2, I just spent about 3 hours reposting. She's like,
despite many something attempts, Pink Friday 2 is the only female rap album in the last 10 years to something 100K, to reach 100K in its record week on billboards. I hope y'all ready for Nicki's new album in March 3/27/26. So somebody still put it out.
Retweeting a bunch of people. And so this person says, despite the attempts, Pink Friday 2 is the only female rap album in the last 10 years to sell 100K in its second week on the Billboard. I hope all y'all are ready for,
despite many desperate attempts,
for Nicki's new album, March 27th, 2026. Then she goes on to basically threaten to sue Cardi B. So
this is the part I want to see.
Let's go ahead and get into this, right? She's reposting the charts. It says Hits Daily Double has corrected the Am I the Drama pure sales to 75,000. So
Nicki is about to sue Cardi B. And I'm the flop.
the number was 88,000. Now they're saying that it's 75,000. So Nicki Minaj says this: Is I'm the Barney B and the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with the trade while my hubby fucking sweetie and taking my big gooey hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the queen shows her medical records to the courts? Oh, Rock Bottom Nation, we...
Oh, Nicki Minaj is saying, from everything that Cardi B was saying about her having an abortion and all that, she says she can go show her medical records that it never happened. And okay, she says
win again. Desiree, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said we're gonna have Barney B homeless within 36 months. Praise God. Luckily, we eat.
Oh, she cast homelessness on Cardi B, y'all. She cast that shit on her.
Cake, right? Lucky we eat cake right now. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken pussy twat. Damn. We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant. You see, the devil has come to collect. Not everybody's using that phrase, hon. When the devil comes to collect. You sold your soul, you made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name.
Nicki knows. She knows that Cardi put some shit on her with Bodak Yellow. And it's interesting because it's 7 years after.
name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your dizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love. I got married and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing, and your father, well, anyways, you are about to shrivel up and die inside. You call.
Ooh. Nikki, you can't have somebody like Nikki cast words on you now. You can't have words. You can't have Nikki cast words on you now. Girl. Ooh. She just told y'all the future of Cardi B. She just told y'all, ooh.
Called black women monkey and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughter black monkey and roaches.
Yup. Yup. Yeah, one day somebody gonna
Anyways, I used double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between a hoe and the queen. Wow. This is getting crazy. Then she says, also let me say this. Though I have never had fertility issues, it's not something to be used as a drag until you know the women who are actually living that pain, blaming themselves. We could only imagine and pray for them, love them, uplift them, not use these women as a punchline.
Yes, Nikki. Get her.
Then somebody says, can we drag again or are we still on blackout? She says, y'all got 15 minutes, green light. Then they post this Cardi B meme again, Barney B. Tell them how you be getting seizures from that knot. Oh, bitch, tomorrow. So that is what Nikki said. So now let's go over to Cardi B's page. So Cardi B says, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Then Cardi says, when have I ever had a seizure? You the one that went on that award show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you was shaking from that drug overdose, talking about a knot. Miss, I'm standing right there.
Why she always keep taking it back to the day that she threw that fucking shoe at her? Why she keep taking it back to the day that she
Then Cardi says, like, damn, how you pressed over an album you ain't got hit in or mentioned in. Bitch feeling hurt cause I ain't paid her no attention. You haven't even cut your fucking kid's cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock LA time. You must have took your first line of the day. And let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours while you're talking about ABCs. You gonna leave me the fuck alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, bitch. Then she says, wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? My father never been to jail a day in his life. Go get a detective and tell them to run them records. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was raping his stepchild. You got medical records.
Something's gonna come out about Cardi B and sexual abuse, y'all. Something's gonna come out about Cardi B and her sexual abuse or something. She keeps bringing that up. That's gonna backfire on her. Nikki done cast something on her already. She's done.
Records on me, post them, bitch. You gonna leave me the fuck alone today. Whoo! It is getting nasty, okay? It is getting real out here. The girls are coming, they are coming for wigs, they are coming for blood, talking about lawsuits and some more shit. So it's getting crazy out here. But tea sippers, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping, honey. This is part 2. What do y'all think about this latest update? I will keep y'all posted.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Nikki done cast a spell on goddamn Cardi B. Nikki, no. Let me see. Let me see if she says something. I usually like to peep on the side. I wonder if she's saying something. She already said what she had to say. Okay. Yeah. No, that's not it. Let me see. Let me go ahead. I just was curious. Did she say something? Let me see the update. Somebody said activate her. Is that Nicki Minaj? White preacher gets reality checked after saying this. Turns against this white preacher after saying this forbidden lie about black people. Girl. I ain't see black nail polish on the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, vicious social media war explained. Ain't nothing. What's understood don't gotta be explained, love. Is that Riri and Nicki? I think I've seen that one. Tussle just got heated. Nicki tells Cardi to pull up. No, she didn't. Sells less than copies. Nicki reigning queen of rap. Kendrick cancels. Why do I keep saying Kendrick? Kendrick cancels what? I love this picture of Nicki. Cardi apologized to Lotto. Megan using Jay-Z to come for Nicki. Huh? Cardi sis goes off. Okay, so we back at this again? Oh. Oh. Dog walks Cardi and sister on Twitter. I cannot. JT went off. This too much. This too much, y'all. This too much. Nicki Minaj threatened Cardi B with court. Cardi B lied. Ice Spice. Who is this? Okay, it look like they got the whole world. Yeah, Nicki cast spells on her. This is the Sid. Moments for Life. That was the jam. I'm going to hear that shit every day at work. I can have this moment for life. I remember that song. That's the one when she said, Southside Jamaica Queens and they raised me. Yeah, that's her. All right, let me see Ice Spice. Pretty Privilege. Let's kind of check this one out for a minute. What happens when looks become your brand? Girl. Let's just go to the first one. I'm exhausted.
There's a video that I posted right before this one where, so that in itself does tell you that
She's shanking. She typed dangerous instead of annoying and then deleted the first one. Nicki has her stress.
behind the scenes, these girls are beginning to see this girl for her on somebody who doesn't do dark voodoo or who doesn't do voodoo at all, trust me, it will come back to bite you in the behind, like to you. If you do dark voodoo on somebody who, now why is it happening to her right now also? Despite all the fronts they tried to put on there to act like they're cool, they're friends and all of these things, what's done in the dark will always come to light. And that is the law of karma. Whatever you put out there will come back to you. If you do dark voodoo on somebody who doesn't do dark voodoo or who doesn't do voodoo at all, trust me, it will come back to bite you in the behind, like what we are witnessing right now. So as if that was not enough, after Nicki Minaj was out there literally dog walking it.
I wouldn't say that. That's false information. When you put the energy out there to harm and take and thieve and hurt somebody, then yes, it will come back on your ass. When you're protecting yourself from motherfuckers like this, it don't work like that.
And all of a sudden, Nicki came out on here talking a ish and clowning that girl, and female rap just became active all over again. Like literally, it became active. The girls came out swinging and all of these things, and they are having a filled day with her. And all of a sudden, the competition is back in female rap, and there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. Okay, this whole thing of saying if you are in a competition and then you lose, you start saying we should unite and all of these things. I mean, if this wasn't a competition,
why is
I guess JT just couldn't
African talking? Shut up, please.
And this time Ken Barbie is nowhere to be found, okay, as he should. Let us look at
What's the song? Isn't that funny that she said pretty privilege? It girl. Pretty privilege. That's funny. She made the song 2 months ago. Who's this? Stunning Girl. Oh yeah, I used to listen to Stunning Girl. I used to like her. Then she changed the style up and shit. She wasn't as creative no more.
Hot girl, front and center. If you know you're pretty, scream.
I get in my jeans, they tight as they can be. I open no deals, not talking about I feel like they are so far, I gotta use pretty. Oh, she pretty. Category face. Come over, let me leg lock. How the hell I'm this pretty? It's pretty. That privilege.
I get leery when I see Jamaicans because they be copycats. They stay copying somebody. Ice Spice denies light skin privilege. No, I don't see nothing with Ice Spice. I was trying to find a song with Ice Spice, so she really is suing her though. I want to see this. Are y'all just saying that? Oh, this is 6 years ago. Nicki Minaj sued by Des Bryant. That's old. Woman sues Cardi B for allegedly throwing a mic at her during a concert. Okay. Cocaine Barbie. The trial, rapper cracks joke and rolls her eyes on witness stand. Accuser Monty Ellis speaks out after rapper wins lawsuit. Okay, let's see this real quick.
P word tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. She also called Nicki Minaj Cocaine Barbie. She also tweeted to Nicki Minaj, why
That's a
you
good
keep,
one.
why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers. That started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What are you comparing yourself to me for? Then Nicki Minaj.
That's a good point, though.
I mean,
Nicki Pierce should be those people that she named, not the Bardys of the world, even though it's female rap.
but Cardi B is the biggest female rapper right now, so why wouldn't Nicki?
But Nicki should be the biggest. Like Nicki,
I mean,
Nicki
but
should be.
He defending Cardi B. How dare he? Mm, 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 mm. This is so she just went to court. Needs to stop beefing with Cardi B and start dropping music. Hot 97 is coming for Nicki too. Oh y'all oh, let me close this out and say this. Okay, let me close this out and say this now. It's time for me to close this show out. I'm going to close the show out to say that, one second. I'm going to close the show out to say, maybe because it's picking up this. Is that it? To say that, number one, there is a smear campaign with your attack. And it's always a gang of people or multiple people that attacks the chosen ones. Okay, that's number one. It's never someone being take out, knockout punch by one person. It's always a gang because people are cowards. They are. So Justin Bieber, I stand on everything I said about him. Okay. And now I see Justin Timberlake. I mean, we know he was still going as an artist. We have Bella Hadid, one of the most beautiful women in the world, next to her sister Gigi. And we have Justin, who all have Lyme disease right now. We are seeing this pattern of churches being shot up, burnt down, and all these things because everything is cause and effect. And so the places that has been causing hate, causing mayhems and problems are getting all the effects from what they've been doing. And then on top of that, you sit here and just understand how to not be pulled into the negative frequency of this shit. JT, for the life of me, like, this young lady had a hard path. She was locked up for scamming. She came out. She still started rapping. From what I heard, her album was doing good. Then on top of that, you know, she got married to, I remember his name, Uzi Vert. And so they had their thing together and she still do her thing. I'm just speaking from what I know. Okay. I don't know all the way. And it looks like she's still going. And we all know Carisha's her best friend. I don't think her and Carisha are not friends no more. At least I haven't heard that. But then this young lady is on X screaming and hollering at Cardi's sister, saying she has no job. But what job do you have, ma'am, if you on the X yelling at her? Do you get what I'm saying? What job do you have if you on X screaming and trying to, and literally if she was in front of you or you can find her in New York, you'll be fighting her right now in the street. And it's disturbing to me because it's like y'all are in the place with money. But I am starting to truly understand what this is to really live a much high vibrational life. Okay? Because this right here, this ain't it. This ain't it. I need, I cannot. Yeah, I cannot, y'all. No, this is opened my eyes to many things. I told y'all my predictions. I'm sticking to them, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. We got the future is the future. In the future, we can't tell the future, but we don't have to go to the future to know how Nicki's gonna do on this album. She's gonna do excellent on this album. She's gonna do excellent altogether, and she's gonna reign supreme as the queen of hip hop. You know, she's gonna reign supreme as the true queen of hip hop, as she has always been, as she has been destined to be, and that's how she's gonna remain. And so that's all I have to say about that. And I hope that Justin Timberlake, Bella Hadid, and Justin Bieber all have a diagnosis and recovery from their Lyme disease, because somebody trying to kill them. And I hope that you all understand, for those of you who are part of the Pretty Privilege Club, that you don't have no friends. You don't have no friends. And that's just the reality. We can't eat, we can't have none. Anybody we deal with has to be business, something that we can control, a team, something where we can make shit happen. But we don't have no friends. And we have to be extra leery when we have relationships now. I mean, as far as personal relationships, we gotta be extra leery. But we don't have no friends. And so you gotta move wiser. You gotta move wiser. Because this right here, bro, it's in everybody's face. Cardi B's racist. She don't like black people. She don't like women. She hates black women the most. She hates Nicki. She hates everything that she is. She hated that a black woman, a black Caribbean woman, was in the title, in the where she was at, and was everything that she was. She hated that. And it's all come out. Her rage, her anger, her hate has all come out. When she said she was going to beat that girl, that was who the fuck she was. Calling him nigga, if she could have said it with the hard R, she would have said it. Okay? And that's what set JT off. Anyway, y'all, it's been fun.